That's insane. Bro. Don't reach over here, you fucking bloated Italian. You look like an Italian dude that drowned and then just still lived.
Like the superhero thing, the outfits make it a lot harder to do your job because you're kind of constrained and they're real hot. It's like, you know, when like wrestlers, like when I was a kid, used to run around with like trash bags to lose weight because you just dump all the water. You know what I mean? Like that's sort of what those outfits do.
Oh, yeah. You'd see like some guy that's with his, you see some guy in your neighborhood who's on the wrestling team or whatever. I didn't know they
wrestlers, yeah, exactly.
had a wrestling team and then he's running down the street
right
like a California
trying
raisin.
To lose, yeah, exactly. 15 pounds in 10 minutes. You know what I mean?
He's just spitting on his family members and he's just cursing because they say cursing helps you burn calories or whatever. Yeah, that's kind of interesting.
I usually do this right after cardio. So this is like a cardio session.
Wow, dude.
Yeah.
You look like one of those turkeys when they tie it up and it gets all like kind of like lined out.
What?
You know what I'm talking about? When they put that rope around that the ham and it's got all the fucking...
Oh, my six pack.
Yeah. Damn.
It's called working out, son.
Yeah, I didn't know what that end game could be like, baby. That's freaking wild, dude. Congratulations, man. I'd like to get some different hobbies and stuff like that.
Like what?
Sometimes I thought about maybe getting into golf. Like that's one thing. Like in Nashville, it's like there's just a lot of drinking and golf.
Talk to this dude. He's a golfing fool. Him and Tony Hinchcliffe and Ron White.
Oh, Tony's built for it.
Built for golf?
I think so. He's just that perfect. He looks almost like Pinocchio's crazy brother. You know what I'm talking about? Pull him up.
Give you the
Chris
needles.
The doctor, aren't you?
That needle
Allegedly.
No,
he works on
sore elbows.
Oh,
yeah, you got tennis elbow.
That's a doctor in Idaho. Okay, give
That's
him a
true.
Shot,
Shout out Boise.
What a war. Dude, in Somalia, he's a brain surgeon, bro.
Shut the fuck up with your locomotive pants. Look at this fucking trendy train conductor.
You look like a regular person trying to break out of a Down syndrome person. And no offense if anybody has Down syndrome.
No comment.
Take care of that CVS kid. Don't get into the mud.
No comment.
Yeah, you better put a cream on. You better put a cream on your whole face.
You look like Rhea Perlman. Shut your fucking mouth.
Yeah, if I knew that was, I might get upset. I auditioned for his pilot today.
And he talking shit.
Unbelievable.
Nice.
Wait, he auditioned for your
Yeah,
pilot
and
he came
he's
in
got
here.
the balls to come in here and talk shit. Hi, we're going to see what up now, player.
I don't think you got the role.
Fine. If he still wants to call someone else names, that's, you know, we're adults, really, we're in our 30s, and that's not even a haircut that you got. You look like one of the untouchables.
Guy want to make fun of my haircut. We gonna see.
That's not a haircut. That's all you got left. Chris, you look like a deaf guy that goes to the gym. So you're not going to influence Indian children, dude. I don't think a lot of Indian kids look at you and be like, I want to fucking, you know, look like a French Paul Bunyan when I get older.
My French.
Dude, you look like Paul Bunyan if he just drank champagne all day and never did any forestry.
I think he's going to solve, you know, fucking the AIDS crisis or anything like that. Not that there's a crisis, but...
There is a crisis, bro.
Not with AIDS, not anymore.
Bro, look at him, dude. What do you have?
I don't know.
Why does he have to have something? Because he's Korean?
No, I got a cousin that always got stung by a bunch of bees one time on a picnic, and y'all look similar. You're easier to hate.
Well, you think?
I mean, there's just more. I mean, not in like a, if I know you know, but if I just see you, dude, walking by.
More than you?
Bro, you look like a mechanic from Nordstrom Rack, dude.
Tony Hinchcliffe not happy either.
Dude, Tony Hinchcliffe, bro, put on some weight, dude. You can't weigh 9 pounds and compete at a heavyweight. Okay? He looks like he's been just run solely on bone marrow, man. You look like you don't even have a skeleton. It's just bone marrow that's just kind of holding on to each other. Yeah. Looks like a strong jellyfish, and that's all he looks like. He looks like a Persian dude on Test 200 that's staring straight into the sun. You can't even open your fucking eyes, dude. Dude, you're out of your mind. I'm about to put quarters in your face, bro.
I'm in better shape, but I still got fat, puffy nipples. I'm still a size. Now, I used to be 38 weights. Now I'm at 36.
Yeah.
So I've slimmed down, but I'm still.
Like, I wouldn't hit, if you were coworkers, I probably wouldn't hit on you. I wouldn't.
Right.
If you were female.
Well, the thing is like this, is I always feel like it's, you know, people have said this to me and they're right. I got leader man face, best friend body. That's what it is. It's a letdown. It's a letdown with women with me. Usually I think it's going to be something else. I think I'm a, you know, this tough guy, whatever. That I got that look. Some people tell me I look like Ben Affleck. Some people tell me I look like Ben Stiller. There's a big difference.
You look like Ben Better. I know that.
Yeah, dude. So I
sorry, Rob.
Yeah, Ben Better.
You look like somebody who's fucking using performance enhancing drugs to swim.
Dude, you look like Rhea Perlman.
Do I really?
You got Rhea Perlman hair.
She's down. If we're fighting COVID, we can't even beat pink eye, dude. You know what I'm
know.
saying? Why don't we have a vacuum you hook to your ass that pulls the poop out?
That's a good point, dude. That's a product, dude. That's a fucking product. I like that, dude. And just like I like your shirt. It's just missing one letter. I'm kidding, dude. Do you sell those things in Berlin? Because I feel like it would go through the roof, man.
Like, obviously, you seem like a dude that works at a toll booth that fucking always tells people he's going to do something different. Like on your lunch break, you tell all the black ladies you're going to be doing something different, but you still keep coming. And you always pocket a couple of quarters. You think you have a scheme. It's like stealing like 75 cents a day.
Yeah.
And stacking it up at home for like a big adventure.
Yeah, I live with my mother for sure.
Yeah, you're going to head down to Atlantic City.
Yeah.
So petty crime like that, 75 cents a day crime, I could see you doing.
Yeah.
What else? I could see you going into the Air Force. I could see you doing some like AWOL type of shit.
Right, yeah.
Like going rogue, going to another country, going to Afghanistan or Saddam.
Doing some shit like that.
Hussein, or somewhere Iraq.
And just like because I just want to defend freedom and defend my country, I'm killing innocent women and children.
Yeah, some
in the Middle East.
Yeah, some dirty homeland type of shit.
Yeah.
Next thing you're over there in a fucking sweat lodge, dude.
Yeah.
Just drinking curry through a. You're like the dude who, if everybody was escaping prison, you'd be like, nah, I gotta be up in the morning for breakfast. You know what I'm saying? Like, you'd be the dude that's like, doesn't get that everybody's fucking getting out, you know? Okay, guy.
Absolutely. I'm woke. I don't use any gendered language. For instance, I used to work at a restaurant. I don't call them bus boys. I call them Guatemalans. The other day, a woman accused me of toxic masculinity. I said thank you, because that was the first time anyone said I was masculine. A lot of gay rumors.
But dude, it is crazy. I bet a lot of people that have deficiencies and stuff like that.
What do you mean?
Immediately think you're their guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could see somebody with like a vitamin deficiency or like severe, DNA deficiency or something, immediately being like a chromosome deficiency, being like, oh, this is our guy. This is our mayor. This is our Wizard of Oz.
Do people ever think that do dumb people ever think that you're Mexican?
Anyway, that's ridiculous, bro. Yes.
Which
Because I was on Mad TV.
But which one is it? It's ridiculous, or the answer is yes?
Yes, they do think I'm Mexican.
Yeah, easily.
Yeah.
I could easily see somebody, if you're driving by in a truck or something, you're going at least 35 miles an hour, I'm like, oh, there's a Mexican guy. Here with fucking Tweedledee and Tweedle fucking don't.
Dude.
Okay? Dude. I'm fucking sitting here with before and laughter. Okay? Chris looks like a fucking chew toy at one of those dog rescue centers. And you look like an underwater welder in a colonoscopy, you piece of shit. And their fingers, though, they shouldn't be real, not long.
You could just rock your toes, man, with no... my feet are disgusting. They grow over each other.
I could easily see that.
It's disgusting.
Yeah, you look like somebody who would have webbed feet almost.
I don't have webbed feet, but I believe I was born with broken feet, and they never fixed it.
Yeah, sure.
My feet are broken.
Take care of yourself, dude, okay? That's what I'm saying. You look like a guy that definitely was in the band, in the school band, even though he wasn't really in it. You look like you were on like the marching thing with the flag.
Yeah. Dude, you look like my third grade gym teacher, Mrs. Klein. Oh, yeah. She was like this lesbian we used to call her Liu Kang. You kind of look like Liu Kang Street Fighter if he was a white dude that had money.
How would you approach that? I was a kid. Your wife is allergic to the fucking cat, and I'm your kid. Be real.
I would
don't
probably,
do comedy. Don't do comedy right
okay.
now.
I would probably get a
So I'm your dad. I'm your son.
Okay.
Hey, Dan.
Bubby.
No, you don't have to
Do it. Sorry, just do it like me.
I don't know. Wait, you don't have to have an Asian accent.
Okay, I don't know what country we're in.
No. You're you.
Okay, got it. I didn't know what
Out of nowhere, you're gonna have an Asian accent.
I didn't know what country we were in.
No,
I'll
you're in
start over.
America. Who
Okay.
gives a fuck?
And look, if you're in a plane crash,
Yeah.
you are definitely the first one that's gonna get fucked, bro, or eaten.
Fucked or eaten or just...
Oh, you seem like the kind of like little dessert boy that gets kind of fucked in prison, but only around the holidays.
I have eyes. I look at myself in the mirror.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't go, hey, like Fonzie, right? I just go, you know what I mean? But like, and so when I was at that coffee shop with her the first day, it was a long couch we were sitting on. And she was really close to me. And she just locked eyes with me. And she was literally interested about everything that I was saying.
Oh, that would scare me.
Yeah, and she was hot too. So I was like, oh, what the fuck? I was hard.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, my dick got hard. It's hard now.
Oh, that's cool.
You can't tell through the jeans.
You can't tell. Yeah, I can imagine telling at all.
We need flight attendants like this now.
Ooh, yeah, good. They're all gay now.
Oh, they're all gay. Even a woman like you're. I remember trying to hit on this lady, and she's like, I'd love to go out with you, but I'm only going to be a woman for like another week. And I was like, what the fuck, man?
Oh, damn.
That's what this flight attendant said. I was like, oh, come on.
Good Lord. Where's she connecting? In Transville?
I know, dude. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Transville's Vania. Yeah, dude.
Yeah, they're all gay gay now? They used to be very attractive.
Be able to bench, a lot because it's important. But I mean, it's to look pretty in the mirror. I mean, that's just a few shades short of fruity, if you ask me.
Oh yeah. I mean, look at this.
That's
guy.
the stuff. That's what I'm talking about.
What in the hell is that?
No, I mean,
the guy looks like he's stealing from Target.
Really?
What is that guy doing? What is that guy doing?
Yeah,
oh yeah. That guy looks like a little. And I'm gonna take that joke out. That's offensive. I just wanted to make you guys laugh. Right here it says it's grounding. Grounding, also known as earthing, is a wellness practice that involves direct contact with the Earth's surface, like walking barefoot on grass or sand to potentially connect with the Earth's natural electric charge. I think it makes sense because even if you look at a tree or a plant, you don't see them wearing a shoes or nothing. Like that would be crazy. If you saw a plant like wearing shoes, you'd be like, oh, that plant's out of his mind. Like plants, you know what I'm saying? They're connected to the earth. So I think that makes good sense. You know?
I see what you mean, yeah.
Probably kept you pretty locked. I'm thinking, and then somebody just started a fart out of their body. And I think it was the kid, right? Because I think, look, if you massage a kid, they're going to fart. They got to strike back somehow because it's illegal to touch them. So, and it sounded like, I don't know. It sounded like somebody was drinking milk and then just it sounded like a ghost wearing booty cologne that had just climbed out of that child. And I'm not saying it was definitely the kid who was in there doing farts or whatever, but, I don't know. I'm no farting Luther King or whatever, but I have a dream that somebody farting in here. But there was another guy in there, so it could have been other guy, whoever that was, Louis Farrakhan. Nah, it's just a activist joke.
You know what I'm saying?
And you have to go to lunch, dude. What kind of lunch goes with a homicide
Exactly.
or a burning? I'll have nuggets after a burning. But then at the same time, you still have to eat, right? But it's like, you see fucking Ronnie's having, an 8-pack of nuggets. And it's like, dude, calm down. You fucking had 4 drownings this morning. And you're out here just nuggeting up.
What do you think I would do that'd be fucked up? An honest crime you could see me doing. Let me take the hat off.
Honest, real shit that I could see you doing?
A real crime, and then I'm going to tell you a couple about you.
Yeah, okay. So like a guy like you, well, first of all, you look like you're on crystal meth. Like, you know what I mean? Okay. Like, I know you're not, but like you look like it would be shocking to me that a guy that looks like you isn't using crystal meth. Like I'm in shock that you're not.
Why? Because there's not a t-shirt under the sweater?
Well,
because it's just sweater to skin?
It's sweater to skin, yeah, and really and just like the hair and the beard, it's like you just look like...
It's not a beard.
Well, whatever. Like
a little bit of hair.
He's got like a Civil War head, you know what I mean? And it just looks like you use drugs to like get through your pain, you know what I mean? So I would think, so definitely like robbing a liquor store is what you have that robbing a liquor store look. You also look like you could be like you're a suspect. You look like you're in any making a murder shit, like you're on the list. For sure you're on the short list. So I would say one of those, either a murder suspect or robbing a bank. But I think like an actual crime you could actually do, like with who you are as Theo, not on drugs, like LA, like as Theo Von right now. So I think I could see you being a distracted driver texting and kill a mentally challenged person. Wow. That's what I could see you doing. And then leaving the scene of the accident.
Aww.
Yeah, I could see you doing that.